Hello, it's day 10 of Yogtober. We've made it this far. 10 days is a long time. So hello if you're joining us on day 10, or if you've been doing every single one, I salute you. And it is hard to find these moments just to squeeze in a bit of something for yourself. So let's keep trying, keep going. It might not happen every day and we'll just have to take it on the chin. But if we possibly can, let's. So let's begin. So I think today we'll start off in a Sphinx. So we'll go down to our fronts and get the arms out front, dig the elbows down, long neck, spread out the fingers, press the tops of the thighs and the tops of the feet into the ground as you kind of spread out and push the chest through the arms. Let's have some deep breaths here as we just definitely don't collapse, just press into the elbows. And just rise up and out of the ground. Just use this time just to sort of press reset. Next 15 minutes we're going to be just doing a little blast of yogging. See what comes. I have not planned it. So just bring your feet up. Hello, there's the feet. So you're just bending the knees basically, and just see what happens when you sway from side to side. So you can rock onto the hip a little bit. Let's have a little window wiper session, just massaging the tops of your thighs. That should feel quite nice. And then bow forward, resting your head on the hands. Have a breath here. And just pull yourself up, squeeze the glutes, bring your hands behind your back and just pull yourself up and legs off as well. So I should probably demonstrate this from the side. It's probably easy to see. So I'm just lifting everything off and back down. So don't try too hard first time, just do a warm-up one. And let's see if we can improve it with the amount of times we do it. So just start gentle. Just lift, and then as you go, so up and down, bang forward, lift. So this is like a locust position. Down, let's go for a really good one this time. So legs and thighs off, so you're basically just balancing on your hip bones. Pull the bottom ribs off the floor and down, and just rest again. Have a breath here, a good breath. And then you can just bring the knees up and just rock again, left and right. That's it. And if we just do a similar one, but this time with our arms outstretched. So I can't do it because I've run out of space there. So I have to go this end, but just going forward like this, but on the floor. So if you just stretch out long and rest your head on the floor to start with, and then just lift everything off. And as we'll do similar to what we just did in warming up. Don't go too high too fast. Go forward. Let's go again. And then let's go for a big one. So we lift the thighs off, try and lift the bottom rib off. And down. Just rest your head on the hands. Okay, so then just sweep your arms around, catch hold of the feet and see if you can just lift the top half of your body off. Keep the thighs down and just pull. But you can almost kick back with your legs to pull your chest up. So I'll just demonstrate that. Keep going the wrong way. So like you're just keeping the thighs on the ground and stretching your back out. Just do that a couple of times. Don't forget to breathe. Now, I'm just going to let your cheek come to the floor and lift up just the thighs. A couple of times where you just lift thighs off. That's it. Squeeze glutes. And now, you guessed it, we'll do both together. So just lift and look forward. You can actually have your feet pointed or flexed. Gaze ahead, go down again. Just rest with the other cheek on the floor. Everything is resting. Keep hold though. Good breath here. And then let's get another lift going on. So let's go, maybe a little bit higher this time. And if you wanted to rock, if you're on sort of soft floor or grass or sand, rock. And then my old favourite, the rocking bow. So if we go on, it took me a while to get up there. So we'll rock onto the shoulder and hip, keeping hold, into the centre, do a little bow, and then the other side. So you keep hold. Don't be tentative, just do a nice big rock. What's the worst that could happen? It's very different doing it on the carpet. Normally I do this one on the sand. It's a lot easier. So just have a little go. Bows in these 3 different positions. Stretching back each time, whether you're on the side or on your front. Really massages the top of your arm as well. Just don't diss it until you've tried it. It is an unusual one. Okay, and then just come down, let go, and just rest. It's quite an exertion, that one. It's high time we bent forwards, I think. So if we just come down, try and get as much coverage of your thighs as you can, and just let your hands come back in this child's pose position. Nice long neck. You can rock your head side to side, just massage your forehead, and then take hold of your heels and just lift up onto the crown of your head. No weight in the head at all. Lift bottom off the heels, keep hold of the heels, and just stretch out that back, then round as much as you can. Try and bring the forehead even closer to the knees, and just round as much as you can as you have that sort of feeling of that pulling. You can even take the tops of the feet off the floor. And down. Just press into the ground and roll up. Just roll the shoulders a few times. Then just bring your hands connected behind you as you squeeze the blades together. Look up. And just try and pop the chest out as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. And we'll just fold over. Knees lifting the arms into the air. Be careful of your neck, don't put too much weight in the head. Pausing there. Let's come back up. Press into the ground, tuck the toes. Lift up into your downward facing dog. And just from here, let's take the left hand. Okay. And from here, let's take the left foot in between the hands and just drop down to the knee. Leave the right hand on the floor as you spin open the left and press down through the hips in this low lunge. With a twist, like an easy twist. Hand comes down, just return to the dog. Other side, right through, and the same thing again. Just keep the knee down. Easy twist. I'm just going to come onto my mat because it'll be easier. So from downward dog. Same thing, right leg through. This time don't put the knee down. Easy twist. Have a breath or two there. Back into the dog. This time left comes through, right hand stays there. Easy twist without putting the knee down. Really expand across that chest. And we have hand down, downward dog. The right steps through. And just let the heel come down and rise into warrior one. So warrior one, looking forward. Hands down, return to the dog. The left comes through, heel down, warrior one. Hands down, downward dog. Stride through with the right, heel down, and this time warrior twos to the side. So the feet are right angles to each other. Nice breath there, windmill the arms down, downward dog. Then the left steps through, ground the heel down, arms come up to shoulder height. Deep breath here, windmill the arms down, and then step into the dog. One more time. Let's have a few breaths here. Walk into the middle of the mat, roll up. Let's do something to improve our balance or work on our balance. The old tree. So let's bring up the left foot all the way up to the groin and really fuse both sides together to push in equal measure on both sides. Bring the hands into the chest, drop your shoulders so your posture is nice, and then just push the hips out so your leg can go out to the side and really open up the hips. Whoa, I'm having a wobble. Whoa. And then just grip with your toes in the standing leg. The one rule of the tree really is to try not to do this and like across the joint, because apparently you can knock it out of place. So you don't want to be careful about the knee, above or below the knee. And you're all right. And you can grow your tree, take the arms nice and high, make the chin mudra position with the fingers like branches. Hold for a couple more breaths. I'm slippy leggings. And let's try the other side. So just imagine growing roots down through that left foot, and then bring the right foot up high, bring the hands together, shoulders back and down. Make sure the knee is going really far out to the side, and then grow the tree if you want to. Chin mudra fingers. And just breathe here, nice and relaxed. Get into the zone. Okay, and just shake everything out. Let's do a couple of these Kundalini frogs, not many. What we do is we get the heels together, like so it's almost like you're standing in a ballet plie position. Heels are touching, and then crouch down to this position where so you're like frog's feet going out, turning outwards, and definitely keep the connection of the heel at all times. Hands come to like little tents, so you're on your fingertips like Spider-Man hands, and then you just bring the legs to straight as you look towards the legs, and just let the head, neck and back all straight, relaxed, and then just bring the knees down again and you gaze ahead. So that was sort of one round. So we'll go up and down. We'll do 10. Make sure you straighten the back out nicely. So just looking down towards the legs, straighten up, and then crouch down. So the thing is, you keep pushing the heels together like they've got glue on, and they don't move at all. That's what keeps you stable. That's sort of really good. Keep going. It's really nice. The inner thighs and glutes, this one. Great to do with your breath. Exhale as you look down, inhale as you look up. And just pause there and balance. See if you can balance. Arms up. Have a moment here. Finding your center. Okay, that'll do for today. Namaste.